Hi guys, it's me, Tammy again. I decided to go ahead and do my first true crime video for y'all. I'm very nervous, and if y'all would please, be kind to me because this is my first video I've ever made. I'm not a tech person. You just give me time to get used to it and learn how to use it and everything. But anyway, let's just get into it. The first case that I picked was the case of Jodie Arias. I'm sure you've all heard of her. This happened in Mesa, Arizona, June 4th, 2008. So anyway, Travis Alexander was a 30-year-old salesman and motivational speaker for Prepaid Legal. He attends a conference in Las Vegas, Nevada in September of 2006, and this is where he meets Jodie. And some details of that night was he was going to a dinner and needed a date, and he asked Jodie to be his date. She went with him, and they connected. Ended up staying up most of the night talking for the rest of the night or into the early mornings. So they did hit it off. They started dating in February of 2007. And Jodie lived in California, and Travis lived in Mesa. Well, when they started dating, Jodie moves to Mesa, closer to Travis. And she also converts to Mormon, converts to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, because Travis is Mormon. And Travis ends up baptizing Jodie into the Mormon faith in November of that same year. November of 2006, and then they start dating February of 2007. And Jodie ups and moves to Mesa, but that doesn't work out so well because less than a year later she's moving back to Wairika with her grandparents. But even when she moved back to California, they were still talking on a daily basis. Her and Travis were still talking, sexting, phone sex, all that kind of stuff. And it was like Jodie tried to say that Travis was leading her on, but she knew exactly what Travis wanted from her. He had already made it clear that he was going to marry a pure Mormon woman, which Jodie was not. So, it was kind of like, I don't know, whatever you choose to believe about that. So anyway, let's see my notes for a minute. Anyway, Travis was really into his Mormon faith, and the Mormon faith did not believe in sex before marriage. That was a no-no in that faith. But Travis was doing that with Jodie. So Jodie, in the trial, she made out like she was Travis's dirty little secret. That's all he wanted her for, and he was using her and hurting her and all that stuff. So this was came out in the trial. And then, anyway, in June 2008, Jodie decides to take a road trip to meet a new guy that works at Prepaid Legal. His name is Ryan Burns, and he lives in Utah. So Jodie's taking quite a road trip. And she ends up talking to Travis on the phone, if you believe what she says. And he begs her, guilty begs her into stopping by to see him. And this is on June 3rd, the late hours of June 3rd into June 4th, 2008. She arrives at Travis's house, and they, do what they're going to do, then sleep, most of the next day, and just having their little fun all the next day, taking pictures of each other and poses, you know, with no clothes on, things like that. Because it was all found in the camera, you know. And, let's see, I have to check where I'm at in here. Okay, they were taking all these pictures because Travis had supposedly just got a brand new camera and he wanted to try it out. So they were taking pictures of all these poses, and he gets in the shower and Jodie starts taking a picture. Well, this is the last known picture of Travis alive, is in the shower, and it was at 5:04 p.m., something like that. I'm not sure about the time exactly, but after this, we know Travis was attacked by Jodie with a knife and a gun. He ended up with 27 stab wounds, including stab wounds to the back. His throat was slit, and he was shot one time in the head. So Travis was essentially killed 3 times over, like overkill. So, you know, investigators could tell there was a lot of passion in this killing. So I'm sure they already thought that it was someone he knew. So anyway, Jodie tries to say that she shot Travis first, but that couldn't be true because the bullet casing was found on top of the blood, so that means the blood came first. So that wasn't true when she said that. Okay, we know after this that Jodie's Travis's friends, after not hearing from him for several days, and you know, no one knows seen him or talked to him. After all these days, a few of his closest friends show up at his house to check on him. This is June 9th, 2008. They end up finding Travis in his bedroom, in the shower, in the master bathroom, dead in the shower. And he had been there for several days. When asked on a 911 call who would want to do this, all of Travis's friends said Jodie, like right off the bat. Like they knew Jodie had done this. Let's see. Jodie starts calling the detective, saying she wants to help in any way that she can. Yeah, and after the house was processed and searched, there was a camera that was found in the washing machine. And this is what really told the whole story of what happened. It was like noted in each photograph. So there was even a photograph of Jodie pulling Travis with his neck slit. It actually showed that. It showed Jodie's leg in the photo. And so there was no denying it. I mean, she did anyway. She had like 3 different stories for the cops. And they also found her palm print in the house on the wall in Travis's blood. So there's no explaining that away either. She was finally arrested on July the 15th, 2008 for first-degree murder. And first degree usually means premeditation. Well, I didn't tell you about that part. It was thought to be premeditated because Jodie had brought 3 gas cans full of gas in her trunk so that she would not have to stop anywhere in Mesa, and there would be no video anywhere of her in Mesa. And also, when she moved back in with her grandparents, they had a break-in, and Jodie reported that only the gun was stolen from her grandparents, and the gun was the same exact caliber, the same exact type of gun that Travis was shot with. So that's the premeditation. Well, I'm gonna put my phone up here, so. And like I said, Jodie had 3 different stories. Her first story was, I was nowhere near Mesa. I haven't seen Travis in months. It wasn't me. And then when Detective Flores will give her a little evidence, or I don't believe you, she finally came up with story number 2 the next day. She was there in this story. 2 intruders broke in, and it was 1 female and 1 male, and they killed Travis. And the female pointed the gun at Jodie and was going to shoot her, but the male said, "No, we're here for him. We're here for him." And they just got Jodie's ID and threatened her and her family and let her go as an eyewitness now. This was her second story. And her third and final story that she stuck to was that she did this in self-defense, and that the gun was in Travis's closet, that he actually had a gun that no one knew about. All of his friends said he didn't own a gun, he didn't shoot guns. But Jodie claims he had a gun, and that's the one that she shot him with. As she was running through the closet, running from him because he attacked her. Her story is he attacked her when she dropped his new camera on the tile floor, and that she had to defend herself because he was trying to kill her. So, anyway, as you know, at the trial, Jodie was found guilty of first-degree murder, and she was eligible for the death penalty, but the penalty phase, the jury in that phase couldn't agree on the death penalty, and it had to be unanimous. So Jodie actually got sentenced to life in prison without parole for this murder. That's all for this video. I'm going to try to make them shorter. I'm going to have to critique my videos because this is my very first one. So y'all please be kind to me. Don't come for me or anything, because I'm just trying. I'm trying my best for now, and it'll get better and better. So please like and subscribe, and I will be back with another true crime video. See you next time. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so for those unaware, what